Hey, what's up? John Sonnemus here. So I have a book review for you today. It is an interesting book. Some of you are going to be like, John, what? Why the fuck do you, what kind of books do you read? I read a lot of different kinds of books of a lot of different subjects. This book is called Why Women Have Sex. And actually, I guess I should point it on this side. But, why did I read this book? Because I'm interested in the subject, right? And I think all of you guys should be interested in this subject. I think it's also a book that is useful for women as well. I'm always interested in the subject of male-female relations. As I talk about on this channel, you can check out my playlist on becoming a better man and attracting women, because that is one of those things that we can all do, of course. And a lot of you on this channel are interested in, right? I get tons of emails and questions from you guys needing some help on various romantic and dating type of subjects. I definitely don't dedicate the whole channel to this, but I definitely study in this area to make sure that I know what I'm talking about when I give advice in this area. Plus, it helps me personally, and I think it can help you personally as well, whoever you are, right? Whether you're male, female, married, single, whatever it is, you need to understand some of these things. So, what is this book? And again, why did I read this book? So, this book basically took a big survey of a bunch of women and asked them a lot of different questions and about like the reasons why they had sex, and then distill that information to like various particular reasons why this happens, why they do it, which is a lot more broad than you would expect, and sort of some of the psychology behind that. And again, I think this is pretty fascinating. I thought this was an interesting book because it's not just that women have sex because they're attracted, right? And I think for the most part, right, if we were to write a book about why guys have sex, why do men have sex, it would probably be, one chapter and it'd be like, because the girl was hot, right? That'd probably be 90% of the case, but that's not the case for women. And I think this is something that's really interesting. If you haven't had any kind of exposure to this, and I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. It's probably congruent with your own personal experience, but to have this laid out, right, obviously there's some amount of attraction of just wanting it, that women have, but there's also, reasons for securing a mate, for mate guarding. There is reasons for gold digging, honestly, like gaining power, feeling better, overcoming depression, right? There's a lot of reasons, guilt even, right? Feeling obligated or guilty or like they owe something, right? A lot of things that I think is probably beyond the comprehension for most men in terms of why they would have sex, right? It's a very simple equation for men, but this book sort of breaks it down for women, which again, I think this is really important. Why read a book like this? Because you need to understand, again, regardless of who you are, if you're a man, you need to understand these reasonings so that you can understand if you're trying to get more sex, first of all, on what are the reasons that might compel a woman to have sex, but also if you just want to understand like what's happening in your relationships, what's happening, where are things going wrong, why are you missing the boat here, and if you're in a long-term relationship, do you want to be having sex because you're basically out of, that's happening out of obligation? Like, are you confusing the reasons? Do you assume that it's always attraction? Do you assume, that it has something to do with just power or you know what I mean? There's a lot of different reasons. And so this book kind of goes through that. And as a woman as well, I think to understand your own motivations, to understand why you're doing things, and to realize that you might have some bad negative patterns of behavior of reasons to have sex that are not actually conducive to your end goals and are actually causing you some amount of harm to yourself, right? So it's a really good book overall. Again, not like a super phenomenal book that I recommend to everyone, but a book that I definitely think that most of you should read because it's important. It's going to impact you in some way, right? It's probably going to be something that will get you thinking and make you realize that that this thing that you might have thought was like, real simple is more complicated than that. It can help you to avoid falling into some of the pitfalls, I think, in this area. And just, again, being a student of human psychology and sexuality is always a really good thing, because it's going to impact you in multiple ways in your life, because you're always going to be interacting with people. You're always going to be having relationships. Relationships will always be the largest part of your life. And the better you understand why people do things and how they do them, not that you should use that to necessarily manipulate people, but the more likely that you're going to be able to get along with people, and that you are going to get what you want out of life and out of your relationships, and understand, when you understand the motivations of people, you can understand how to interact with them in a better way. So, all right. Anyway, that was a little bit of a difficult book review for me to do, because I'm like, well, am I really gonna do a review on this book? But yeah, you know what? I read the book, so I'm gonna tell you about it. Go check it out if you want. All right, if you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button below and click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.